Hey friends, happy Sunday crafternoon. This is Dawn Bridgette with Dawn's Creative Chalet, and this is Facebook Live number 23, and it's March the 20th. March is almost done. So even though I'm saying that this is a Facebook Live, this is actually a pre-recorded Facebook Live because I'm going to be out on Sunday playing, but I didn't want to miss you guys, and I thought, I'll just do something really easy. Some Easter cards I thought I would share with you. I don't even have the measurements available, so to speak, but we're going to measure them as we go. So anyway, with that being said, before we get started with that, just a few things that I, of course, as always, want to remind you guys about. Make sure to go ahead and share this with your friends. The more the merrier as far as paper crafters. And also, I should probably make sure I'm in the right spot and where I need to be. And I am. Perfect. All right. Along with that, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button. And there's a little bell. Go ahead and click that too. That'll give you all the notifications. So every time I do post a video, you'll know it. Also, I'm going to be posting a link up above to subscribe to my newsletters. That way we can keep in touch with each other and you know exactly what's going on in the Stampin' Up! World and here at the Chalet. Like my business page if you haven't already, and make sure to also join my community on Facebook. That's Dawn's Creative Chalet Paper Crafting Community. And join us over there as well. Oh, let's see, what else? Also, for those of you who do subscribe to my email, I have an email special going on right now for St. Patrick's Day. We're extending it right through the weekend. So make sure to grab that up. A few of you have, and thank you so much. And gosh, what else? Oh. Let's go through some of the other promotions that are going on right now. First of all, let's see. We have this sale going on until the end of the month. This is the Savings Are in Bloom, and there are 13 bundles that are on sale for 20% off, along with our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. This cute little guy right here. Stampin' Up! Rarely puts out sales, so to speak, so whenever there is, I always say grab them up, because basically these bundles that are on sale are the same discount that you would get if you were a demonstrator joining Stampin' Up! So it's really good. It's really good, you guys. So I'm going to be posting information again on this. Also, those of you who do receive my newsletter are getting information on this as well. So 13 bundles, 20% off. And the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, 20% off. I've had a few of you ask if the plates come with it. Yes, they do. And we talked a little bit about this machine last week, and just a couple of tips and tricks to have this work a little bit better for you. And also, if you do grab this up, make sure to also get the silicone craft mat that we have at 6x6. Putting it underneath this machine works perfectly so it doesn't slide around. And let's see, what else do we have going on along with this sale? We have the Waves of the Ocean promotion. You guys know I love to say that. And just to remind you of what this week can do as far as some inspiration. Hope that's not too much of a glare for you guys. And anyway, show you here. There's a gotta have it all button in case you want everything in the suite, which why wouldn't you, right? Because the 12x12 paper, the 12x12 foil paper, and these beautiful rhinestone waves basic jewels, they are all either while supplies last or until May the 2nd. Now this bundle, we're all able to, including you, able to purchase it in advance, and it's going to be into our new annual catalog. So that you'll see once again appear into a catalog. But these 3 items are while supplies last or May the 2nd. So grab them up. This paper is so pretty, and I know I keep talking about it, but and I think I posted a video for everybody to see on how it was made. Very, very cool, really. But it's beautiful. And I would grab up actually more than 1 pack, because once it's gone, right? And I know some of you have a hard time cutting up your pretty paper, but seriously, cut it, because somebody needs to enjoy it along with you, right? All right, so that's the Waves of the Ocean promotion. And again, May 2nd or while supplies last on those 3 items. And also the same with, let's see here. Oh my goodness, I have things sticking. The All Together promotion. Now this is May 2nd or while supplies last. And you have the Gotta Have It All button. However, right now, these Stampin' Blends, part of them are not available. But they should be returning, I believe, the week of April the 4th. And also with that being said, they're going to carry over into our new annual catalog. We have the, and this is the only thing as far as all these items, this is the only thing that is going to carry over. So if you're wanting the bundle of the Here Together with these really cool dies, or the 6x6 black and white paper, which I absolutely adore, make sure you grab it up soon. Because before you know it, it'll be gone. And just to let you guys see this, I think I've shown this once before, but I like to have a little comparison, and I made a chart to have handy for my reference and for my gals that come over to stamp with me every month. And it's just to show the differences in the colors. So there are actually, and they could be just a shade off, but all of our blends are a slightly different shade. So it really gives you a really close up here. It does give you a very good variety as far as, I would call it like foundations. That's what it reminds me of. But honestly, you could use this for so much more other than, of course, skin tones. And just a couple of the cards that I've made just to show you guys once again. And then I made this little handy chart as well, so you could see the dies and how they cut, a couple of the images and the lettering. I love the big font, that it takes up a lot of space on the card. And this is just a good way to show the shading in the markers as well. All right, so let's, oh, I know what else I wanted to show you too. Of course, we have a new paper pumpkin coming up. It's going to be called Change is Beautiful. And I think it's geared towards like graduation, big changes in people's lives, that kind of a thing. And so make sure to grab that if you like. Sign up by the 10th of April if you want April's kit. It's always by the 10th of the month. Everything's by the 10th. So it makes it really easy to remember. With that being said, I received my March kit, and I was so excited to get it that I went ahead and I put it together right away. So I just thought I would show it to you guys. This one coordinates with the On the Horizon suite that is in our mini catalog right now. And it makes 9 cards total. I just thought it was so pretty. I love that they always have coordinating envelopes with it. They also gave us a bolt of ribbon, and I believe this is Pale Papaya. I love that color. Let's see here. Here's the second card, 3 of them. And check out that envelope. That's really pretty too. Love it. And then the 3 cards. It also comes with bling, which I think I have buried in here somewhere. So as you can see, our kits have really come a long way. I love them, and I love the ease of them. And even with me being, I guess I consider myself an avid crafter, I love being able to open up a box and just create. not have to think, not have to cut paper or measure. Everything is done and ready to go. Here's the bling that we did receive to go with it, which, you know me, I love bling. Gotta have the bling. Also, they gave us, and I used some that I already had in my stash, dimensionals, because you need those. That's one of my favorite things. They also gave us an ink spot of Misty Moonlight. And a little thank you for being a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. And also let us know about the new kit coming up. I had a couple of extra little bits, and they always give us glue dots. But I always use the glue dots that are on the roll, but I save these. I know, I'm weird. What can I say? And then, of course, the most important, let me move this aside so you can actually really take a look at these. So for those of you who didn't get this kit, you really missed out. This set of stamps was free. They always give us a set of stamps, which is this littler one right here. But this one was a freebie, and it's gorgeous. And I haven't even had a chance to use it yet because I was just so excited to put the cards together as the kit gives the instructions for. I do have an additional kit that I might rip into, or if somebody's wanting it, I have it. But anyway, I love it. I just think that the kits are so much fun. And I love the fact that we got an extra little goodie this month too. So anyway, had to share. Go ahead and put all this back, and then we'll get to creating. Oh, wait, one more thing. Wait, there's more. Just want to remind you guys once again that I do have adhesive packets available. They are $38. They come with this cute little pouch, so they're handy to have when you go to a crop, come to class here. There's a variety of the adhesives. There's the tear and tape that I've put in here, a package of dimensionals, a roll of glue dots, our green glue, that's not green, it's multi-purpose glue, dries clear, and then also one of our Stampin' Seal that you can refill over and over and over by getting the refills from me. So anyway, they are $38. Unless you like to have it shipped, then you'll need to add $9 to that to ship it to you. But I just want to remind you once again that I have these available. Okay, now we can go ahead and get started. So Easter is going to be here, what is it, middle of next month? Middle of April, towards the end of April? I know it's later this year. So I hope that this doesn't have a glare. I cut these, there we go. That's not too bad. Okay, so anyway, these are part of the cards that I had for my card class that I had this last week. And so I had just a couple of extras cut, so I thought I would share, and we'd just go ahead and make some quick cards together. I'll show you the stamp set that I used, which is Easter Friends. Now this one does not have a set of dies that go with it, so you'll just need to fussy cut. The images are not hard to fussy cut by any means. I've already fussy cut in advance, so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do that, because that would be like watching paint dry, right? But anyway, I thought we would just make these two easy cards. I've pre-prepped everything here. So let's go ahead, let's do this one first. This is the Fresh Freesia. A lot of that color is in this particular card. And I went ahead and, like I said, I've pre-cut and all that good stuff for myself. And show you guys how I put this little guy together. Okay, first of all, we have a piece of the Fresh Freesia cardstock. It's cut at 4 1/4 by 11 and scored at 5 1/2. And then I also cut a piece of the basic white cardstock at 4 by 5 1/4. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put that on the inside of the card. I always think that a card looks tidier when you have a liner inside your card. All right, I just want to make sure I'm staying within the lines so you can see what I'm doing here. All right, the outside of the card, This is the pansy. You can see the pansy stuff on the other side, which would also be kind of cute. Maybe busy, but it's cute. This is the pansy. Oh my gosh. It's in our annual catalog. It's that DSP, the pansy paper, we're gonna call it. It's 12 by 12. And like I said, you can find it in our annual catalog, which will be retiring the end of April. So hint, hint, look for me posting a retirement list very, very soon. Because you're gonna wanna grab stuff up if you haven't yet in our annual catalog. This is also more of our pansy paper. And I cut this at, what did I cut this at? 3 1/4 by 1 3/4. So 3 1/4 by 1 3/4. I've cut 2 pieces, and I'm going to pop these up with dimensionals. Oh, I may need to get more of these. Goodness sakes. There we go. All right. Here we are. So I hope that everybody is having a really good weekend. Like I said, I'm actually out and about right now with a group of friends. We have a side-by-side. And we're hitting the trails. I'm going to get probably a little muddy because they're forecasting for snow before we go. Okay, so I went ahead and I spaced them out. Now that looks a little goofy, but what I'm going to do, I've cut out a circle with the layering circle dies, and I'm also going to pop this up so that he is just as even as the other 2 pieces. But I felt like it needed something else. There was just too much space in there. But I also wanted to stretch my DSP a bit because I was using it for a class. So let's go ahead, and I need some scissors somewhere here. Here we go. I'm going to use the crust. I know I have funny names for everything, don't I? So we're going to go ahead, use the crust, and attach that little guy right there. Like I said, I have cut out the bunny in advance. I stamped him in crumb cake. I'm going to go ahead and just put a little of adhesive. Isn't he cute? On the back side. And stick them right about there. Glue dot. Because we need to put on his little bow tie. And this is that awesome ribbon that I love. It's the In Color ribbon and in the Fresh Freesia. And it's so easy to do bows with. I love it. It's very flexible, I guess is the word. Oh yeah. And then I need to add the sentiment on it. So I'm using Fresh Freesia ink. And the sentiment for this one says, sending warm and happy wishes this spring. Go ahead and ink that up. I'm going to make sure that I'm, I guess it doesn't really matter. As long as it's straight, then we'll just turn it. Yeah, that's the ticket. All right. There we are. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that on there like so with a little bit of Sale adhesive. And there we are. So that's the first card. Then I have one more. All right. Easy peasy, right? I hope I'm inspiring you guys to reach for some of your designer paper that you may not have looked at that's in the annual catalog. I know I tend to forget about things in the annual catalog because I get so excited with what's in the newest catalog. But anyway, so we're going to do this one next. This is the, oh my gosh, I should have looked up this paper. Haha. It is hand penned. And also I'm going to be using the Janelle Gems on this card because you know me, oh, I forgot to put bling on the other card. We'll do that after. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and do this card. Again, I went ahead, I stamped the bunny in advance. This time I used Cinnamon Cider, which is a retiring in color. So if you love this color, grab it up. I know some of the in colors that are retiring, some of the things are getting low inventory or out. So if you guys are really wanting to stock up on the in colors, make sure to do it now sooner than later because they are going really fast. All right. So with that being said, I have cut this paper at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is, I want to say mint macaron. And anyway, so I have a liner to put inside. I always love to go with the colors that are in the DSP. In fact, that's exactly why I use designer paper, because it helps me coordinate colors that I may not have otherwise, if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys do the same thing. Now this piece that I'm putting onto my card front is 2 inches by 5.5. And then I wanted a little extra color. So this is garden green cardstock, and I've cut it at 5.5 by 1/4 inch. So we're just going to go ahead, put a little bit of seal on there and put it on the card just like so. And the circle I cut out of the Layering Circles dies, and this is also garden green. And where did my, there they are. Where did they go? They're right in front of my face. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this with dimensionals. And then I'm going to go ahead and attach my little bunny direct with some seal. Isn't he cute? I just love him. And then I'm going to grab a glue dot and again attach my bow. These mini glue dots, or as I do call them, boogers. I know that's disgusting, but I do. They're great for attaching ribbon because they are super, super sticky. Or any embellishments that don't have our adhesive on them already. And then this is a piece of scrap, which let's measure it out so you guys know what you would need. It's about 3 inches by 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to use it to stamp Happy Easter in, oops, I grabbed the wrong color, in garden green. I'll say, wait a minute, that wasn't the green. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, ink that little puppy up, and hopefully my head is not in the photo. There we are. Easy peasy, right? We love easy peasy. And then with that being said, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut this. And we're gonna add Happy Easter. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use dimensionals on these as well. There we are. And then take my Picket tool. I'm going to add, of course, a little bit of bling. These are really pretty. And I haven't used them, it looks like it, but because I use them for class, but I haven't used these a lot. And they go perfectly with this DSP. So there we go. Ta-da! And then before I let you guys go, let's go ahead and bling up this bunny as well. And of course, one of my faves, rhinestone basic jewels. We're gonna use the big ones because I want a lot of bling. Let's see, put one there. I always do odd numbers. Are you guys like that? I've always heard that odd numbers are more appealing to the eye. So that's why I always choose 3 when I put something together. It's 3. All right. So there are my cards for this week. I hope that I've inspired you to grab up Easter Friends. Make sure to look for that at my online store, or give me a call. I'd be happy to help you put your order in for you to get ready for the Easter holiday. Or if you're not into Easter, there are also some great spring sentiments as well. Along with the one that I used, there is My Friend, and also May Your Day Bloom with Joy and Happiness, which I really like. Anyway, thanks you guys for joining me today. I'm sorry that I wasn't live, but I'm glad that you were here, and I hope I've inspired you a little bit, and I hope that you have a great day. Thanks again, and if you want to catch this replay later, it'll be at on my channel on YouTube and also on my blog with all the details. Thanks again, you guys. Have a great day. Bye.